What's up, guys? So welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're gonna go over um, the elections. So yeah, right now still my Zoom thing is acting really bizarre. Don't know why. Um, but what we're gonna do right now is go over, um, you know, we're gonna go over the election. So you want to go to my about section here, and you want to go over to. Don't know why this person's continuing to call me, but whatever. Anyway, so what you want to do is, again, go to my About section. So let's go over Kevin Shin. Now, the reason why I'm saying it again is, real quick here, is that you go over to Sabelico's website, which we'll go over again soon, but in this video. But however, Kevin Shin is going to do a great job. I don't see anybody else running right now. Apparently, Luna, I don't know if that's really true about her that she can't run right now or to keep her seat. I don't know. But as far as, I don't know if Mona Gatkin's running either. There was rumors going around that she was. But anyway, it doesn't really matter at this point. So, I mean, Kevin Shin is the one to, be on city council for District 2. And as far as District 4 goes, for Carlsbad, there's nobody that lives in District 4 that is coming out and saying, I want to run against Teresa Costa. So Teresa Costa is the one to, she's obviously going to win by a landslide. So I truly think that, maybe the reason why, like, no one's, like, that also lives District 4 area is coming out and saying, well, I want to run against Teresa, is because they want her to stay. They want her to stay on District 4. They want to, they want to keep her on City Council and running for that district. Because quite frankly, she's doing a great job. I mean, other than like hiring, Kevin Sabelico to Plan Commission. I mean, she's doing a really good job. I'm gonna look over. We're gonna look over Kevin Shin's website. So I'll show you guys once again, but I really am going to encourage you guys to look it over in your own time as well. What I can do right now is just continue to, make these lives with my phone and then, tell you guys about it, read you guys about it. But yeah, so it says here, so Kevin Shin, Carlsbad 2024, a commitment to public service. Kevin Shin for Carlsbad City Council, District 2. So, Kevin Shin has had over 25 years of committed public service and a love for community. As a resident and homeowner of Carlsbad since 2007, Kevin believes he has had various opportunities and leadership to continue to make the city of Carlsbad one of the best in the world. Marine Corps veteran from 97 to 09. So what it says here, when you hover over that picture, it says here, in 1997, Kevin Shin proudly enlisted in the United States Marine Corps and honorably served his country for 13 years. Sent over the fire service picture from 05 to 23, hover over that picture, and it says, Kevin joined the Culver City Fire Department in 2005 and has held the rank as a fire captain. He will be retiring from the department and transitioning his abilities as a public servant for the state of Carlsbad. Over here to this middle picture here of the Switchboard restaurant, where it shows a group picture with Kevin Shin and Tasha Bona Horvath holding that award, along with a bunch of other amazing people. So Small Business Owner 2022 Business of the Year Award. So over that picture, it says here, Kevin was awarded the 2022 Business of the Year by Assemblymember Tasha Bona Horvath for his ability to open a restaurant during the pandemic, create jobs, and provided support to the community's various nonprofit organizations. Next to that picture, where you hover over this picture of Kevin Shin, holding his award from Mike Levin, says here, so cultural leadership, says here, Congressman Mike Levin awarded Kevin with the month of May 2022 Constituents Award. Kevin was the co-creator of the Southern California Asian and Pacific Islander Festival. He created the festival to bring multicultural awareness to the North County communities. And get this, guys, the festival gathered over 15,000 attendees. So this year, over 15,000 people showed up for the first one. That is amazing. And then over this picture here says family, picture of him and his two daughters saying family first. To do everything to make Carlsbad a better place for his two daughters is what matters most to Kevin. Married to a special education teacher, Kevin also gets to lean on her experiences of educating our youth. And then you have over this picture where it shows a map. It says priorities, prudent city leadership and management, economic viability and development, public safety. And then over this picture of environment, which shows the beach, says the city of Carlsbad is known for its beaches, open spaces, and economic viability. As the city of Carlsbad is approaching a maximum of growth, which it is, as the city of Carlsbad is approaching a maximum of growth, every decision matters to ensure that we can find balance between living and working in this city while keeping our environment safe and clean for our children and their families. So basically, like I said, if you live in District 2, and again, I'm not trying, in my videos when I go over this, I'm not trying to be mean or sound mean or what have you, towards Kevin Sabelico here, but him being 25 years old and him being like, well, and what I've seen, at the Teresa Acosta campaign event, and the day before, prior, that Saturday, at the Tara Lawson-Remer one, from what I saw with my own two eyes, he didn't look like he wanted to be there. And he was upset the whole time, right? He had this, angry look on his face the whole entire event, even in the group picture. And then when it came to, want to take individual photos, he's only happy about doing that. So, he doesn't really know anything, to be honest. And so now we're going to read about Kevin Shin here. So it says, about, simply put, Kevin Shin has been a public servant his entire adult life. For over 25 years, Kevin has worn the uniforms of those that sacrificed all to see a better community. As a small business owner, Kevin has taken his ability to not only serve a delicious cuisine, but to be a part of the greater community. By collaborating with organizations from Make-A-Wish, KOCT, Public Television, the Noel Family Foundation, My Center, and various art organizations. His time as a fire captain is sunsetting, and now he can focus on creating a better Carlsbad. Kevin has taken a commitment to ensuring that his two daughters will see why we have one of the best cities in the world. So that is very true. I'm not going to be reading those messages. So for those of you that are tuning and watching, just know that person's messages. But yeah, so the reason why, before we go over to Tara Lawson-Remer and to Teresa Acosta websites, is if you guys are wondering, still wondering why I put these three links up here in my About section right now, and I'm going to keep them up there, even after the election is over, so you can continue to read all about them. And so, it's very important to learn about Kevin Shin. If you live in District 2 of Carlsbad, learn about Teresa Acosta. Even though she's going to win no matter what, because like I said, there's been no reports of anybody else that lives in District 4, Carlsbad, California, that has come out and said, oh, I want to run to, beat Teresa Acosta in the election. No one has ever said that. And plus, Priya Babatella said that she wants to continue working with Teresa Acosta. So like I said, the only mistake that Teresa's ever made is electing Kevin Sabelico again, not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, look, you know, that's why barely anything gets done, because we have people like Sabelico, we have people like, Melanie Burkholder, right? So it's kind of, I don't know. And anyway, so it's to educate y'all on this, and for those that live in San Diego, to learn about to learn about Tara Lawson Remer, because, um, you know, there's a lot of people that showed up, and what I really appreciated with Tara Lawson Remer's re-election campaign kickoff event is that she had a lot of speakers. Which y'all can go check those videos out after this video. But, I mean, she had a lot of speakers, from Todd Gloria to Tony Atkins to, God, like, so many, too many to count. But if you want to find out more about that, you can go ahead and, after this video, you can go check that out, watch it. Comment only positive things. But anyway, so again, yeah, so that way you guys can know more about these amazing people. So now let's look over Teresa Costa campaign. So one thing, and I'm also continue mentioning in these videos when during this election time, is that, well, I would say Teresa Costa's website, Kevin Shin, surprisingly, very surprisingly, in a good way. I'm very proud of him for one thing real quick here for Kevin Shin. I mean, already Teresa Costa and Tara Lawson Remer already know the ropes of how to, make their websites. But as far as Kevin Shin goes, dude, your website is immaculate. It's a very well put together, very, just very simple and to the point. And what I really love about Kevin Shin's website, the first time ever running for city council, and he's like, he made it so, like I said, so immaculate to the point where, it's just so simple. You have all these pictures, and then you hover your mouse over that picture, and it shows like you simply just, put exactly to the point what it is you wanted to say. And so that is why I'm so proud of Kevin Shin right now, because that right there, it starts out with your website. That's one thing that I'm trying to get through Sabelico's head, is that it's all about, it's all about your campaign website. It's all about how you present yourself on the website. Now, one thing which we'll go over, Sabelico's website later, like we always are doing right now, right? When we go over this, but is that you'll see that, that it's all over the place, right? Kevin Sabelico's, website is all over the place. First of all, you would never ever put a sign that is part of a district that you don't live in, that you're obviously not running for, which is a big mistake right there, right then and there. What Sabelico did was, so he's running for District 2, right? Kevin Sabelico is running for District 2. However, he put a sign, so you go like the news section, right? Click on news, and you'll see that Sabelico put the Carlsbad sign, right? That is all over the place in the village area, Carlsbad Village. And quite honestly, that's the only place we're going to have that sign right now. I don't know, like in the near future or far future or whatever. But as far as Carlsbad, California history goes, that particular sign, we're only going to have that throughout the village. And the village is, all of the village is run by whoever is in District 1 seat, right? So, which right now, yep, unfortunately, Melanie Burkholder, okay? So right now, I mean, yeah, the village is not the only part of District 1, but what I'm trying to say is that, it's part of District 1. So putting a picture of the city, let's just put it simply here. To put a picture of the city that you only see like one part of that city, that is not part of your district that you're running for, that's a big no-no. So again, your website speaks extreme maximum volumes when you have people looking at your website. And yeah, the whole point is, yeah, you want so many people to look at your website. You want people to be able to see, hey, look, this person is someone that we want, or this is someone that we don't want. And right now, and I'm just saying, and I really hope that if Kevin Sibilica wants to try and run again in 4 years from now, he can do that. But hopefully he learns from this mistake, these many, many mistakes. And also, Sacramento address, that is indicating to us, Carlsbad residents of all districts, that is where your campaign office is going to be, where you already, have agreed upon. That's where you're going to have your campaign office be for the year, right? I mean, the only people that are legally allowed to have campaign offices wherever they want, as long as it's within the state, is if you're running, for a good example, Tasha Born Horvath. She ran for her re-election, so that's why Corey Schumacher was allowed to have her share space in that one building, Carlsbad. So, because she was running for re-election for the state assembly. And so, it's all about presenting yourself and how you want to present yourself and how you want people to see you as. I mean, because like I said, this whole thing about Kevin Sibilica's website is a whole mess. But yeah, we'll go over that in another video. And also later on. But let's go over Teresa Costa. So let's go over Teresa Costa. And again, I don't think there's anybody that has come out and said, I want to run against her. I mean, there's been no reports of that. And quite honestly, like I said, I think everybody that lives in District 4, I think, wants to keep her there on City Council for another 4 years. So, but then again, in 4 years, somebody has to run. So, anyway, so let's go ahead and... So there's already that event, which was re-elect Councilmember Teresa Costa campaign launch party. It happened on Sunday, September 10th, from 1 to 2:30 at Stagecoach Park. So let's go ahead and read all about Teresa Costa. So let's go ahead and read about it. Read about Teresa Costa. It says here, for more than a decade, I have been fortunate to call Carlsbad my home. In this community, I founded a business, raised a child, taught community college classes, and volunteered for a variety of nonprofit causes. I'm happy and proud to be a Carlsbadian. In 2020, I was elected to represent District 4 on the Carlsbad City Council. It is my honor to serve you. While I'm excited about what we have accomplished in my first term, there's still work to do to improve our community, especially in my 3 priority areas: sustainability, affordability, and safety. This is why I'm running for re-election in 2024. Over the coming months, I look forward to discussing your perspectives and ideas about community improvements, because we all want Carlsbad to be the best it can be. And we are all in this together. Biography. Says here, so the biography says here, Teresa was elected to the Carlsbad City Council November 3rd, 2020, and born and raised in Southern California. Teresa has dedicated her life and career to creating positive community change She served as a field representative for a California state senator and regional public affairs manager, and at the League of California Cities, Cal Cities, before founding her own small business in Carlsbad in 2011. Teresa has championed sustainability, safety, and affordability in a variety of leadership roles in Carlsbad and the region, and the state. She has been an active member of Sierra Club, Surfrider Foundation, Bataquitas Lagoon Foundation, and the Climate Reality Project. She is the chair of the board of directors of the Institute for Local Governments and a member of Cal Cities board of directors. She previously chaired the Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce's Government Affairs Committee and Technology Advisory Committee. She has served on the board of directors of several local nonprofit organizations, including MAAC Project and the National Charity League's Del Sol chapter. So, as you guys can see, she is doing a wonderful job on city council, right? She is doing, I would say, a phenomenal job. So let's go ahead and continue reading about her, shall we? So it says here, Teresa champions sustainability, safety, and affordability in a variety of leadership roles. Wait, we already read that, sorry. Teresa is dedicated to preparing the next generation of leadership. She taught business courses for more than 3 years as an adjunct professor at MiraCosta College and regularly mentors students and young professionals. In 2021, she founded Carlsbad Volunteers. In 2021, she founded the Carlsbad Volunteer Leaders, a local mentorship and service group that coordinates community conversations and leads donation drives and beach cleanups. Teresa earned her BA from the University of Southern California and her MBA from Pepperdine University. She is a graduate of the Hope Leadership Institute, the Center for Creative Leadership Latino Leaders Program, the Carlsbad Citizens Academy, the San Diego County Water Authority Academy, and the Climate Reality Leadership Corps. She is the recipient of the 2021 Ring of Honor Award for MANA, a national Latino organization. Teresa sits on the Carlsbad City Council Legislative Subcommittee and is the city's representative to multiple regional and local organizations: Cal Cities San Diego County Division, Cal Cities Environmental Quality Committee, Cal Cities Latino Caucus Board of Directors, San Diego County Water Authority, Carlsbad City School Committee, Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce, North County Dispatch, JPA Clean Energy Alliance, JPA alternate, and Encina Wastewater Authority alternate. She is a member of the National Association of Latino elected and appointed officials. So, her priorities are sustainability. So it says here, like you, I value our ocean, lagoons, and clean air, and am committed to a healthy environment. I understand the importance of our role as stewards of our environment, and am committed to preserving natural resources for future generations. Since I joined the City Council in 2020, we have made excellent progress in this area. We have passed a citywide Skip the Stuff ordinance, rolled out a successful organics recycling program, eliminated single-use plastics at the city, asked staff to prepare an electric preferred building ordinance, and retrofitted city buildings to be more energy efficient. So, what it continues to say here about the amazing Teresa is this for her sustainability priority. There is much work underway and more to do. I am working toward a stronger climate action plan, a sustainability commission, walkable parks in Southwest Carlsbad, and closer collaboration with the state on issues in their jurisdiction and shared jurisdiction like sand retention and lagoon maintenance. Safety. We rely on outstanding first responder teams and community networks to keep us safe and support us in times of need. Carlsbad Fire, police, and emergency personnel have a well-deserved reputation for professionalism, community collaboration. I am pleased that since I have been on City Council, I have been part of the development of Carlsbad First Police Community Engagement Commission and our city's Safer Streets Together initiative, a three-pronged approach to traffic safety that allowed us to rapidly and efficiently provide resources and innovation in engineering, enforcement, and education. These efforts have both resulted in increased community dialogue, transparency, and relationship building. Our local fire station number 2 received my full support for a complete remodel and upgrade, and it opened earlier this year with a beautiful stained glass doors, a public art element the community requested. I'll continue to work on improving street conditions, building continuous sidewalks, and protected bike paths, and ensuring excellent first responder response times. I prioritize collaborating with neighboring cities and regional and state entities on traffic safety, emergency preparedness, and building communities through safety networks. Affordability. I am mindful of costs of living increases, including the lack of workforce and affordable housing in Carlsbad and unpredictable utility rates. I bring both my lived experience and your input to the forefront when considering how the City Council can help lighten the cost of living in Carlsbad. Since 2020, I've worked closely with my colleagues, the community, and the city staff to submit a housing element update to the state that was accepted and certified. The City Council directed resources toward homeless prevention, a limited stay hotel voucher program, the HOT team, and local nonprofits that work with their unsheltered. We've evaluated our 15% inclusionary housing ordinances and ensured our affordability housing trust fund is wisely administered. We commissioned a fee study and dedicated to subsidize fees for residents in many areas. While I coordinate closely with local nonprofits and personally to support residents struggling with rising costs, I will continue to look out for our residents and also support local entrepreneurs and mom and pop shops. So basically, that's like the sum of what's going on here. But yeah, I mean, basically what she's saying is, she's going to continue to work on all these things. I'm just laughing at those comments, to be honest. It's super funny. So everybody that's watching right now, you guys understand what I'm saying here with Teresa Acosta, Kevin Shin so far. So, like I said, you guys can look over this on your own time by going to the About section on my main channel here and just clicking on those links. Because, again, as far as Teresa Acosta goes, I don't think that between now and when the, for the deadline to submit your election paperwork for those that also live in District 4, I don't think that anybody's going to come out and say, I want to run to, beat Teresa Acosta, right? So, and I like I keep saying, throughout this entire video, that everybody, and for those of you that live in District 4, correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below, but what I'm saying is that I think everybody that lives in District 4 right now really, really wants to keep Teresa Acosta on City Council, because other than that mistake that she did make which is, oh, that's right, electing Kevin Cibelico. That is the only mistake that she made. And so I think other than that, she's, you know, doing a great job. And so I think, that other than that, she's doing a great job. So let's go over now and look over Tara Lawson Remer. So for those of you who live in San Diego, here is a look at Tara Lawson Remer. She is running for, well, that's right. She's a Democrat running for a re-election position for county supervisor. So it says here, Supervisor Tara Lawson Remer is an economist, attorney, grassroots organizer, and educator fighting for bold and innovative changes to the status quo. And Supervisor Tara Lawson Remer is an economist, attorney, grassroots organizer, educator fighting for bold changes to the status quo. In San Diego County, a third-generation San Diegan, Tara previously served as senior advisor in the Obama administration. Decades of invocation on our county board inspired Tara to bring her track record and expertise to elected office and shake up the legacy of failed leadership in our region. She is tackling rising homelessness, mental health, and addiction challenges on our streets by hiring more trained behavioral health workers, increasing opioid and fentanyl services in our schools and on our streets, providing rent subsidies, tiny homes, safe camping sites, and shelter beds to temporarily house people experiencing homelessness, fighting for gun safety by expanding safe gun storage laws to prevent the accidental death of children and suing reckless manufacturers of untraceable ghost guns, fighting for reproductive freedom by making San Diego County a safe haven for abortion access, taking the climate crisis by moving San Diego County to 100% renewable energy by 2035, protecting our environment, and reducing our pollution and runoff on our beaches by improving the county's stormwater infrastructure, preserving our open spaces and natural habitats for future generations by ending sprawl development. Tara lives in Salinas with her daughter Iaviki. Tara is running for re-election to the San Diego County Board of Supervisors to improve the quality of life for all San Diegans. So here we have a little message by California Senate President Pro Tem Tony Atkins. Tara combines an extraordinary record of progressive community leadership with a keen understanding of public policy. So if you live in San Diego, go vote for her. So now we're going to look over, for the last of this video, we're going to look over Kevin Cibelico's website here. So you go over to news and you see here, which I'm not going to show you guys in this video. But if you guys want me to show you guys...
I saved this up. Got a cookie? Didn't I have something in my hand? Yeah, Kel.
So I'll show you guys in the next videos, but if you go over to Kevin Sabilico's website and you look over and you go to news, like I was saying before, you guys will see that he has that. I mean, mind the fact that he has, you know, a Christmas version or whatever, right? When it was Christmas time in the village. Forget about that, right? What we are trying to focus on here with Sabilico is the fact that he is using a part of Carlsbad Village that is always and forever going to be a part of District 1, which right now, yes, unfortunately, Melanie Burkholder is the one that oversees District 1, right? So therefore, right now, Melanie Burkholder, she's the one that oversees all of Carlsbad Village as part of her district. Yes, while minor changes have happened, as far as, you know, with parts of, you know, Carlsbad are no longer part of this district and they're part of a different district and so on, so on. Village is always going to remain the same. Every inch of Carlsbad Village is always going to remain part of District 1. And so using that sign, which you're only going to see when you go to the village, whether by car, by foot, by bike, what have you, right? You are going to by bus, whatever, right? So you're only going to see that sign in the village, right? And so you put that there. I mean, so we'll go over it more in another video, but I just thought I'd bring that up real quick because he is not, you know, doing the right thing, I would say. All right, I'll see you all in the next few videos. And, yeah. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, I'll see you all later. Peace.